Any bank will let you know that if you make more withdrawals than deposits, you will bankrupt your account. And I'm wondering, do you have people in your life who leave you in an emotional overdraft to where you always feel overwhelmed? Today, let's talk about withdrawals or deposits. How to know the difference between attachments and assignments. Oh, you know what's up. Turn me up. I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope that you are doing well. Well, I want to welcome you to another edition of In the Mix. I'm your host with the most, yours truly, Dr. Eddie Connor, and it is an honor that you have joined me today. Come on, hook a brother up, help a brother out. Hit the thumbs up button on this video. Hit that like button. Yeah, hit that subscribe button as well. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. Yes. And I'm going to stretch the elasticity of your thinking today. We're going to have a courageous conversation of illumination, but I need you to do like we always do at this time. Drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. As a matter of fact, come on, find that light bulb emoji, type that, drop that in the chat, in our live chat. As a matter of fact, it signifies that we're getting ready to light it up. Yeah, we're going to light it up. We're going to stay lit. We're too lit to quit. We're going to brighten it up. We're going to lighten it up simply because we are the light of the world. And today we're going to spotlight and highlight a tremendous topic entitled Withdrawals or Deposits. Yeah. How to know the difference between attachments and assignments. Ooh, heavy, heavy, heavy. It's going to be a whole lot of HTAs, a lot of hard truth alerts, a lot of HTCs. Yeah, hard truth conversations today. And too often, we find ourselves sometimes connected to takers rather than givers. Here's what I understand. Givers will always be remembered. Takers will always be forgotten. And the only time you'll ever remember a taker is for what they withdrew from you. When here it is, you should have withdrew a long time ago. A lot of times we don't make the withdrawal until so many withdrawals are made from us. Withdrawing our self-esteem, withdrawing our joy, withdrawing our peace. People taking and pulling and leeching off of who it is that we are. Because we failed to decipher the difference between an attachment and an assignment. Between those who take and those who give. We have to make that delineation. We have to recognize the reality and the truth of who it is that we are, where it is that we are. We have to love ourselves. I heard somebody say, you know what? We need to remove the I want you to like me sticker from your forehead and place it on your mirror where it belongs. Remove the I want you to like me sticker from your forehead. Place it on the mirror. I want you to like you. That's where it belongs, because you need to be reminding yourself each and every single day that you're worthy of love. You're worthy of value. And that's why today I want to share with you 4 ways to discern the difference, to tell the difference between an attachment and an assignment. I preface that by saying you can't afford to entangle yourself with takers, because takers have no limits and givers have no boundaries. You can't afford. Why do I say afford? Because you got to put your soul on a budget. You got to put your mind, your will, and your emotions and your mental health on a budget. Nah, that's too expensive for me to go back and forth with you today. It's too expensive. That's carving into my emotional budget. I don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the budgetary resources. Yeah. My emotional wellness is on a budget. I'm saving more of me for me. I'm not saving some of me for me. I'm saving more of me for me. Why? Because takers have no limits. Givers have no boundaries. And I want to talk to the givers. I want to talk to the givers. I want to talk to the givers. That you got to make deposits within yourself. Family, just type make deposits. Make deposits. Make deposits. God is trying to make deposits within you so that you can make withdrawals the rest of your life. I want to talk to givers who have been connected to takers. You thought they were an assignment, but they were only an attachment. They were only attached to you for what they could get from you. They were only attached to you for what you could do for them. But here's your exit. Tell them no thank you. Here's what I'm trying to understand. How are you upset with me because I stopped giving? How you got an attitude because you took me for granted? How you got an attitude because you were so entitled to where you felt that when you told me to jump, I was supposed to ask you how high? Come on now. How you like me now? I turned up my discernment to see that you only wanted what was in my hand, but not the value that is in my heart. Here's what I realized. Just because they have a heart doesn't mean that they have a heart. Family, just type love yourself. Type love yourself. Come on, type love yourself. Drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some hearts in the chat if you're going to love yourself on a new level. You only wanted what was in my hand. You didn't want the value in my heart. And for many of us, that's how we treat God. We only want what's in God's hand. We don't want his heart. We want to treat him like a genie in a bottle to where you rub the Bible 3 times and you think you get 3 wishes. We want to treat him like a break glass in case of fire. We want to treat him like 911 when he's really 411. But here's what I understand. If I have God's heart, everything that's in his hand is already mine. As the deer panteth after the water, so my heart, my soul, it longs after him. You gotta understand, do I have people in my life who only just want me from what's in my hand? Or do they want the value in my heart? They only want what's between your legs, but not what's between your ears. Let me talk to you. I got to do what I got to do and just tell you no thank you. I want to tell you no thank you. I don't need to be ungrateful. I don't need to be around people who are ungrateful. I don't need to be surrounded by people who are ungrateful and feel entitled to my peace, my joy, my time, my value. I don't want to feel so entitled and ungrateful when God blesses me, because he didn't have to bless me the way that he's blessed me. Heard somebody pray a prayer. Lord, if you don't bless me anymore, you've already done enough. But he just doesn't stop there, because he's so giving. He's so good. He's so kind. And he opens up windows of heaven, pours out blessings that you don't even have room enough to receive. I'm grateful because he's been merciful. And because of it, here's what I have. I have an attitude of gratitude. Family, just type it. Attitude of gratitude. Attitude of gratitude. If I got an attitude at all, yeah, I got a big attitude. I got a new attitude. I got a big attitude. And guess what my attitude is? My attitude is gratitude. You're not going to make me be mad at you. You're not going to make me hate you. You're not going to make me go negative when you want to go negative. My attitude is gratitude. Gratitude is my attitude because that's taking me and lifting me to another altitude. Here's what I realize. I realize that we often find ourselves upset that people don't like us. But I need you to hear me. The deeper issue is that most people don't even like themselves. Why would you expect people to like you externally when you're on the outside, when they're struggling to like the man or the mirror that's on the inside? And here's what I understand. It's an inside job. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Is what the lyrical genius Lauryn Hill echoed. Mellifluous, melodiously, and euphonously mentioned in her music. The deeper issue is that most people are struggling to love themselves. Give them a little bit of grace. They can't love you. They can't cherish you. They can't appreciate you because they're struggling to cherish, love, and appreciate themselves. You can only love your neighbor to the extent that you love yourself. Scripture says this, love thy neighbor as thyself. And most people cannot love their neighbor because they don't love themselves. You can only love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's your capacity. I need you to hear me. Well, that person's a Judas. That person's a traitor. I need you to hear me on this. No matter how much you don't like Judas, no matter how much Judas doesn't like you, I came to tell you that every Judas has a purpose. Every Judas has a purpose. Come on now. Yeah, Judas got to get you to the cross. Judas got to get you to a crucifixion. But here's what Judas also allows you to get to: a resurrection. And there's no resurrection without a crucifixion. There's no crucifixion without a Judas. Thank you, Judas. Come on, family. Just put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. Put that in the chat, as a matter of fact. Come on, put that in there. Thank you, Judas. I know that sounds real crazy. Love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. Pray for them that despitefully use you and persecute you. If they hated Jesus, what makes you think they're going to love you? If they hated someone who had never made a mistake, as perfect as can be, come on, how you not gonna be in a place to where people try to love you with imperfections? Hear me, Judas has a purpose. Everybody who smiles at you does not have good intentions for you. Try the Spirit by the Spirit. Stop solely focusing on gifts and look at fruit. Fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, long-suffering, goodness, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. I have to discern the difference between attachments and assignments, between withdrawals or deposits. I want you to stick and stay. More is coming your way. I'm going to jump into all 4 ways that you can tell the difference. You need to hear this. Don't touch that dial. Smile. After these messages, I'll be right back. You know, I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content and all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now, accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. It's such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday. 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays. And then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays. Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org. And then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in the place at the Remnant Worshipers Church. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Come on, family, I need you to heed, pay attention, lean in to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. And what's that word today? For those of you who are just tuning in, we're talking about withdrawals or deposits. How to discern the difference. How to know the difference between attachments and assignments. Family, if you don't have a badge, in the mix badge, go get a badge right now. Sincere salute, shout out to all of you who are in our live chat with a digital decal right by your name. That lets me know that you have a badge. You're part of the In the Mix membership. You become a member. Membership has its privileges. Go ahead, get a badge right now. How do you do it? Link is in the chat. Links in the description of this video for how and where to get a badge. Go and get that even right now. You'll see when you click it or tap that link, 3 options pop up: VIP, Royalty, OQP. Choose one of those 3. My gift to you is to give you access to our members only area. Unlock the unlimited. Get the behind the scenes content, exclusive footage, members only discounts, all of that and more when you go and become a member of In the Mix. Unlock the unlimited, get an all access pass even now. Let me get into the 4 strategies. 4 ways to know the difference between attachments and assignments. Number 1, family, if you're ready, type ready, type ready, type ready, type ready, type ready. If you're ready for what Dr. Eddie, I like that, ready Dr. Eddie, yeah. Ready for what I'm about to lay down, what I'm about to share, what I'm about to illuminate your mind with it. Drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. We're having a super conversation. Told you, everybody who smiles at you is not for you, does not have good intentions for you. Number 1, an assignment once more for you, not from you. How do I know the difference between attachment and assignment? An attachment only wants what they can get from you. They don't necessarily want more for you. An assignment wants more for you, not more from you. Why is that? Because a win for you is a win for them too. They don't just come to withdraw. They deposit. And even if they withdraw, they want to add back. And here it is, with interest. They don't want to subtract from your joy. They don't want to bring division into your life. They want to add and they want to multiply. They want more for you, not more from you. Come on now. Always got a handout to take. Never speak life into your life. They love to tell you, listen, I need you to get this gift for me. I need you to get XYZ for me. I need you to do XYZ for me. But everything that you do for them only benefits them. It doesn't benefit the kingdom. It doesn't benefit other people. It doesn't bless other individuals. It's specifically all about I and give the rest of the vowels back. Here's how I know the difference. An assignment wants more for you, not more from you. Hear me. They want to see you grow. They want to see you tap into your creativity. They want to see you move into the greatness and the growth of who it is that you are, that God created you to be. They're not intimidated. Why? Because even they understand whoever you intimidate will be who you eliminate. They want you to get better. They want you to tap into your creativity. They want you to develop and walk in the power of your identity. They recognize the greatness of who it is that you are. And here's what I understand. They love you through what you go through. They're not intimidated by it. They're elevated by it. Simon wants more for you, not more from you. Secondly, an assignment is not just around you, they're with you. I need you to hear me. They're not just around you, they're with you. There's a difference here. Everybody around you is not with you. Because there are some people who are around you, but you can't find them in the daytime with a flashlight. Hear me, what are they? They're with you in good times. They're with you in bad times. And here's what I understand. For some people, when the going gets tough, some people get going. Come on, write this down. Write this down. Come on, write number one down. Put it in our live chat. Put it in our live chat, as a matter of fact. Simons want more for you, not more from you. They're not just around you, they're with you. Through the good times, through the bad times, through the ups, through the downs. Prayer warriors. They're not praying on you, they're praying for you. And they're praying you through what it is that you go through. Because here's what I understand. Here's what I understand, man. Here's what I understand, ma'am. What I understand is this. A lot of people are quiet when you win, and they're loud when you lose. They clap when you struggle, and they're silent when you're strong. Come on. You don't need individuals like that. You need individuals who can empower you to grow through what you go through. Number three. Are y'all following me? Giving you 4 strategies, 4 ways to know the difference between attachments and assignments. You need people in your life who are going to make more deposits than withdrawals. Told you, number 1, assignment wants more for you, not more from you. They're not just around you. Number 2, they're with you. Secondly, they're not just around you, they are with you. Thirdly, assignments develop you, not drain you. I need you to hear me. Here's what I understand. The right one is going to empower you. They're not going to deplete you. They will recharge you. They will re-energize you with hope, with healing, with a haven of love. They develop, they don't drain. Because here's the thing. Many times our spiritual battery, our mental battery, our emotional battery is so depleted because we're dealing with people who bring so much toxicity to our lives. And rather than what should be a blessing, it now becomes a biohazard. It depletes and it deletes the value that is on the inside of us. Come on, they replenish you. They don't drain you. They fill your cup up. They want to pour into you. And here's our problem. Too many of us were pouring into people who don't even know how to receive our pour. We're pouring into people who have decided to mentally remain poor. We're pouring into people, hear me, who have holes in their cup. And so every time they receive from us, it drains us so much because we recognize that they don't even value our outpour. They can't contain it. They can't remain in it. They can't maintain it. But all they do is drain it from us. Are you developing me or are you draining me? Come on, stop talking to me about other people. Talk to me about books. Talk to me about ideas. Come on, bring me some real wealth and real value. You're talking about people who not gonna change. You're talking about people who you want to change, but you won't change. You talk about individuals who you can't even control. But you're trying to control the uncontrollable, but you don't even control the controllables. Are you draining me or are you developing me? I got to know the difference. Family, just type, it's a thin line. It's a thin line. It's a thin line between attachment and assignment. It's a thin line between a withdrawal and a deposit. Stop going emotionally bankrupt simply because you've allowed people to make more withdrawals than deposits. And now you have an emotional overdraft. Now you have to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy emotionally. People didn't just pull your money. They pulled at your mentality. People didn't just pull at your hand. They pulled at your heart. Fourthly, number four. Come on, we mix it up on In the Mix. We're mixing it up on In the Mix with real value. Number one, I told you an assignment wants more for you, not more from you. Secondly, they're not just around you, they're with you. They're with you. Thirdly, assignments develop, not drain. Last but not least, assignments don't hold you back. I need you to hear me. They give you feedback. Oh, this is good. This is good. Come on, discernment. This is good. Assignments don't hold you back. They give you feedback. How can they give you feedback? Why can they give you feedback? The feedback is constructive, not destructive. It's constructive, not destructive. And I repeat again, it is constructive, not destructive. Constructive criticism. Come on. They don't hold you back. They give you feedback. Yeah. They want to empower you. They see in you, I need you to hear me, what you may not even see in yourself. Yeah, they don't want to hold you back. They don't want you to return back to what it is that God delivered you from. Sometimes they'll talk you off the ledge. They'll pray you through what you're going through. They'll encourage you that on the other side of this battle is a great blessing. You know your future is ready for you when your past wants you back. Hear me. You know your future is ready for you when your past wants you back. But here's what your past is doing. Your past is tapping you on the shoulder. Your past is trying to nudge you back into the same place where it is that God delivered you from. But here's what I need you to do. I need you to keep looking forward. Forward ever, backward never. Don't you turn around. Don't you turn around. Don't be like Lot's wife and be turned to a pillar of salt. Don't go back. Don't look back. Why is that? Because the past has nothing new to offer you. And here's what I understand. You will never marry your future until you divorce your past. You have to detach from the attachment so you can live in love in divine alignment with your divine assignment. I can't be around individuals who hold me back. I got to have individuals in my life who give me feedback. People who have already constructed something. People who are building. People who are new school Nehemiahs. I'm building something and I can't come down. Why should I come down and leave the job that I'm doing to address you on your level? I'm not coming down. You got to come up. And when you come up to my level, here's what I need you to do. I need you to bring something with you. Let's bring something to build. Let's bring something to develop. Bring something with you. So that you can be empowered to grow through what it is that you go through. Come on, family. Just type build, build, build. Here's what I understand. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will be empowered. If you build it, they will be refined. If you build it, they will be nurtured. When you become the right one for the right one, you're not needy, you're needed. You're needed by a depositor. You're needed by an assignment. They're not needy, you're needed. They're needed because they have something that can bless you, that can build you, that can cause you to overcome the battle. Discernment gives you direction. Discernment gives you direction to distinguish between an attachment and an assignment. You got to recognize who is not just around you, but who is with you. Come on, family. I need you to do an internal audit. I need you to do a relational audit. I need you to do an emotional audit. I need you to do a spiritual audit. I need you to do an audit internally, psychologically, emotionally, and socially. Sometimes there's good in goodbye. And even, hear me, there's hell in hello. Some of us have said hello to what we should have said goodbye to. Some of us have said hello to what we should have waved goodbye. And your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is out for continued emotional overdrafts. Your time is up for always feeling overwhelmed. I need you to hear me. Time is up for people who make your emotional credit score disintegrate, evaporate, diminish, and downgrade. Come on. Are you good for my emotional credit score? Are you an attachment or an assignment? Are you withdrawing or are you depositing? Come on, family, just type new deposits. New deposits. I believe God is sending people in your life who are giving new deposits of grace, new deposits of dominion, new deposits of deliverance, new deposits of prophetic assignment, new deposits of greater anointing, new deposits of overflow, new deposits of witty inventions, new deposits of ideas that become income, new deposits of contacts that become contracts, new deposits of ideas and impact and influence, new deposits of next level thinking, new deposits of those who are culture shifters. New deposits of those who are culture shifters, not gossipers. Not individuals who just point the finger. Not individuals who always play the blame game. Not withdrawals that pull away at your peace and your self-confidence and your increase. No, God is sending new deposits to put you into new levels. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. I know you were empowered. I know you were impacted. I know you were influenced. I know this stretched the elasticity of your thinking. I know that you are even doing an emotional audit right now. You're looking through your cell phone. You're looking through your text messages. You're looking at your contacts. Are they really in contact with who it is that I am and the greatness of what it is that God gave me? Do they really have a pulse on my purpose? Once you're sowing into this word that you've heard, now's a debt that you owe, is a seed that you sow. We've been having a super conversation. Drop a super chat, drop a super sticker, drop a super thanks. Yes, you can even do it online electronically. You say where? I'm so glad that you asked. Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, Dr. Eddie Ministries, Dr. Eddie Ministries, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. I'm praying for new deposits in your life. I'm praying for overflow. I'm praying that every emotional overdraft is canceled in your life. Cancel my subscription. I'm through with your issues. Issues of bleeding on people who didn't cut you. Issues of hurting people hurt people. Broken people break people. But new deposits of heal people heal people. That's what God's doing to and for you, even now. I believe God's going to give you increase, that this word is being sown on good ground, 30, 60, 100 fold, is going to reap a harvest of blessing for you. I'm so excited. I'm delighted for it. I know that God is going to do it. Only God can do it. Come on, family. If you believe it, just type God will do it. God will do what he said he will do. He'll stand by his word. He's going to come through for you. Thank you so much for your seed, because it's helping to meet the need of this broadcast, to broaden our broadcast, to expand it as we expand the elasticity of your thinking, to take this broadcast to communities and cities, neighborhoods and nations, locally, nationally, and globally. Thank you so much for sowing into this word that you've heard. Family, if you're not a member of our Eagles community, I would that you would join my virtual village even right now. Go to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. It's where I coach, it's where I teach, it's where I train, it's where I go even further and farther than where it is that I go here. It's where you can make an investment in yourself to where you're able to soar into greater success and purpose with real practical strategies, solutions, and systems to take your business, your vision, your emotional intelligence, your relationships to another dimension, to overcome the trauma and move into transformation. You're going to experience transformation every form and facet of your life when you join us. You owe it to you to make an investment in yourself. And as a result, my gift to you is to give you access to our Facebook group, private Facebook group, to give you access to all of our sessions, past and present, in our Eagles Academy, to where you're able to take notes, to where you're able to look at information that is applicable to your life, whether it's in business, whether it's in relationships, whether it is in your God, your goals, your gifts, and your purpose. You're able to connect with leaders locally, nationally, and globally from different arenas, from different industries, just like you, because your network determines your net worth. And then, of course, you'll be able to be a part of all of my live teachings, coachings, and training sessions that are going to really catapult you to another dimension. I know you're ready to invest in yourself, so go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form. I guarantee you will be, yes, you will be transformed. Family, were you transformed by this conversation? Were you transformed by this conversation? Just type blessed, type blessed, type blessed if you were transformed by this conversation. Family in the mix. Woo, we out of time, but trust me, I'm not out of truth. So I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday for In the Mix. And we mix it up right here on the YouTube side. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Like, comment. Yeah, some of y'all ain't even commenting. Yeah, comment in our live chat. Yeah, do that. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. I'm growing your greatness. Help me grow our channel for change. Our channel that creates change. Our channel that breaks change. And sincere salute and shout out to all of you who are watching us on our sister satellite stations on social media. I just got a question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Well, in the words of Kendrick Lamar, well, then step this way, step that way. Step this way, step that way. Which way? By friending me, follow me. On Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, we don't stop. At EddieConnorJr. Family, put some respect on my name. EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. And I want you to show up. Yeah, to the church that I pastor at, the Remnant Worshipers Ministry, right here, up in here, in the city of Detroit. What up, though? Come on, pull up. Say what's up. Say what up, though. Join us at our service. Join us this Sunday. Yeah, 10 o'clock a.m. 10 o'clock a.m. for a Super Sunday service. You owe it to you to be a part of our word and worship experience. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. You owe it to you to join us this coming Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. You say, well, where do I go? I'm so glad that you asked. 20470 Hubble Street in the city of Detroit is where I'm saving you a seat. Once again, 20470 Hubble Street is where I'm saving you a seat. A church alive is worth the flight of the drive. And I guarantee when you arrive, you're going to be empowered to thrive. I can't wait to see your face in the place. Tell somebody, bring somebody with you too. Check out more about our church at trwchurch.org. You can get any of my books as well. I've got 18 books out there on Amazon, ebooks, audiobooks, hard copies. You can also get signed copies at my website, EddieConnor.com. I got a litany of other resources as well, a plethora of other resources that are really going to push you into your purpose. Get my bestseller book blueprint. You've been saying for the last few years that I'm going to write a book. Come on, you've been saying, those have been your words, not mine. You've been saying that you're going to write a book. You've been saying, oh, I want to write a book, X, Y, Z. Well, listen, I got the resource for you where I tell you and I show you step-by-step process of everything that I've done to write 18 books. And not just books, but best-selling books. Go ahead and get my bestseller book blueprint right now, showing you how to turn your manuscript, take your manuscript to the marketplace, become an industry authority as an author to increase your book sales. And this is not just a great guide for those who are aspiring authors, but those who are already authors. Go ahead and get it now. Listen, I got answers to your questions and I got solutions for every problem. Go get that, as well as add my successful speaker strategies, my digital training guide, digital video training course rather, on the aspect of what it takes to tap into the art of communication. Yeah. What picture are you painting when you're speaking? How do you get your audience to say, wow? How do you get your audience to invite you back? All that I'm sharing with you, I'm telling you, and I'm showing you step by step in a video training guide, all of what I do to master my message at the microphone, and so that you can develop your signature story. Speaking of speaking, if you're looking for a dynamic speaker, now why would you look any further? You know that I'm the man for the job. Yeah. All those strategies, you can get that. All those resources, you can get that at EddieConnor.com. Invite me as well to speak at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session. Let's make some progression. Add me. Add me to your calendar. I'd love to be even a guest on your podcast. All you have to do is email me to invite me, info@EddieConnor.com, info@EddieConnor.com. It will be an honor for me to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but brother, got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure, but I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you now, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed, to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content, all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now, accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. It's such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday. 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays. And then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays. Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org. And then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in place at the Remnant Worshipers Church.